Hey Siri, call Wonderful Wife on speakerphone.
Calling Wonderful Wife, mobile on speaker. Hello?
Hey Mar, I'm breaking the law right now.
What are you doing?
Nothing, I'm joking. I'm actually parked. I really am.
What's going on?
So a municipal court of Quebec for the district of Rosemère recently concluded that talking on your cell phone, even if that cell phone is on speakerphone in somebody else's hand in the car, is illegal. Go figure. Oh gosh. So the Journal de Montréal, which is sort of like the Montreal version of the New York Post, recently reported on a judgment of the municipal court to the effect that talking on your cell phone on speaker, even if someone else is holding the phone, is illegal under the Highway Safety Code. Now, like with most news outlets, the headline is a little more sensational than the actual content of the judgment, which I took the time to read. The individual was found guilty because by their own admission, they were holding their phone in their hands while going through a car wash, and the judge concluded that, as per the jurisprudence, talking on your cell phone, even if you're going through a car wash, is illegal. For those of you who don't know me, I am Viva Frei, a Montreal litigator turned YouTuber, husband, father, proud dog owner, fisherman, and amateur professional bowler. That's a strike and I don't even have to look at that. That's actually a horrible split. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm realizing now in editing this video together that I was a little light on the fact pattern of the actual decision. Here's the fact pattern. Defendant is pulled over by a police officer who says he saw him talking on his phone on the street while going through a car wash and back on the street again. Who's that? The defendant in court says that while he was on the street, his wife was the one holding the phone on speakerphone. He held the phone in his hands while he drove through the car wash. When they got back on the public street, his wife took the phone back in her hands and put the phone back on speakerphone. And the judge concluded that he believed the police officer, that the defendant's story didn't make any sense, but even if he were to have believed the defendant, he would still be guilty for the reasons as detailed herein. And incidentally, how amazing was that split? That's like the second best split I've ever made in bowling. I think I once made the 4-7-10 split once. Okay, now back to the video. The amazing thing about the judgment is that it is both fascinating and irrelevant at the same time. In judgments, we have something that are called obiturs. In this judgment, contrary to what Journal de Montréal was saying, the judge did not say definitively that the man was guilty despite the fact that he was only talking on speakerphone with his wife holding the phone. The judge concluded that even if he were to believe the side of the story of the man, namely that he was only talking on speakerphone with his wife holding the phone in her hand, that it would still be against the law because that is not what is meant in the law when it says that you must be using a device with a hands-free function. That's a strike. In Canada, as it should be everywhere, we are required to show deference and respect for the courts, even when we vehemently disagree with their judgments. This happens to be a judgment, even if it's an obiter, that I vehemently disagree with, and here's why. It's not just that the effect of having a phone on speakerphone in someone else's hand is practically the same as having Bluetooth. Contemplate the following reductio ad absurdum. What happens if my wife or someone else in the car is on speakerphone talking to one of their friends with the phone in their hands? If I chime in on that conversation, am I automatically breaking the law? Am I required to sit there quietly without talking to anyone in the car while someone is on speakerphone holding a phone in their own hands? If the answer is obviously not, then there is a certain unintended consequence resulting from the wrongness of that decision. Robbery. Unintended consequence number 2. If it is in fact illegal to be talking on a phone that is on speakerphone in someone else's hand, how exactly are police going to be pulling people over for breaking the law? Are police going to be empowered to pull over anybody who's talking to themselves while driving a car? Are police basically going to be empowered to pull anybody over whenever they want if they see their lips moving to make sure that they are not engaged in a conversation on a phone on speakerphone in somebody else's hand? The cynics out there might be inclined to believe that this is just a way to indirectly allow police officers to pull over anyone and anyone at any point in time with no good reason whatsoever. I am not that much of a cynic. Wow. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It should be right there. Tell your friends, tell your family, share my channel with anybody who will listen, help me grow it. I very much appreciate it. The reality is, in my humble opinion, it is a bad decision and one that is going to set bad precedent for the future. It's going to take someone going to court to distinguish or overturn this obiter of a decision. Strike. And now you know your vlog. Peace out. Boom! Let's see if I can end this game on another awesome split.